Hey guys, and welcome to Soul in Balance, Monday morning. Too many cards there. Welcome to Monday's card reading video. A lot going on in the world, still lots of craziness, nothing's changed. And today we have the moon in Gemini. Now it will be meeting the North Node, which is the collective soul direction. So if we think of the moon, it's our emotions, and our collective soul direction in Gemini. So what is Gemini? Gemini is learning, it's community, it's communication, it's our siblings, it's connecting. So if the moon's joining there, it's kind of about finding, emotional connection in community. It can be looking at different perspectives emotionally, and it can be even finding new perspectives, but it's really about, emotionally coming together as a community and through communication and, looking for other knowledge, looking for more information about things instead of just drawing the line and having an opinion. We're kind of being more open to, other people's perspectives and, other information that can be coming through right now. And we also have Mercury that's about to go into Libra. Now this is going to be happening today. And Mercury is our communication, and it's going into Libra, which is the scales, which is balance. And this also means other people and our connections. So again, this is highlighting this theme that we're going to be more understanding. We're going to be looking for peace. We're going to be looking for balance. And we're going to try and be understanding of other people's perspectives. We're actually going to be more open at looking at other people's perspectives. So this can be really good for us as a human collective as a whole, that everybody's more open to, looking at, each other's information or what the other person has to say. Oh, Mohammed, how you going? Hi, Janine. Hey, Nick. So look, I think we all are needing this at the moment. We're all needing a little bit of peace. Things are pretty radical out in the world. Things are really stressful, intense. It just feels like there's no safety, there's no stability. It's like we're kind of grasping at any kind of security or something to change or someone to save us. And, we need to realize that that's just not going to happen. Like, we really need to save ourselves as a community, as as humanity. So crazy times in the world, but I'm hoping with these aspects that we're having right now in the sky, that does open up the lines of communication. It does open up the lines of connection with our fellow human beings. So in Australia at the moment, there was a truckie protest this morning. I don't know if it was a bit of like a decoy for the one that's happening tomorrow. I don't even know what is going on. Everything is just so up in the air, like everything that we're dealing with at the moment. It's just crazy. So I'm going to do today's card reading, and then I've got to do a card for Marisa. And yes, so I hope everybody's going okay. Please reach out and put in the comments how you're going and how you're surviving at this time, like what you're doing to help stay in peace, or maybe, some advice you can give to other people to kind of find grounding within themselves or anything like that. I think it's a really good idea, especially today, to share what information and what knowledge you have about coming together, about finding peace, about finding balance. So it's a really good day for it, actually, for people coming together. I'll get one more card and done. Alrighty, so we've got Truth Be Told. We've got Surrendering to the Journey, Release Control. We've got Eternal Love, Happiness, Harmony, and Fulfillment. And we've got Deep Replenishment, Retreat, Rest, Be Held. Now, from the top, truth be told. Truth be told. The truth will come out. You know, like a lot of us that are really frustrated and really worried about what's going on because we feel like the truth isn't being told, that, you know, people are being lied to. Just rest assured that that truth will come out. You know, you don't need to stress yourself out so much. You don't need to, you know, worry and just be in this constant anxious state, you know, stopping yourself from getting sleep and things like that. That the truth will come out. And this doesn't have to mean collectively. This can be within yourself. You know, maybe you would finally accept a bit of truth in your own world about yourself, that you're not just this limited being, and, you know, you're not someone that's maybe rejected or somebody who's not good enough, that you get this enlightenment come through of the truth of who you really are as a soul. So this can mean anything, but definitely put it to where the truth be told in your situations in your life at the moment. And we've got surrendering to the journey, release control. Now, none of us can control anything right now, like literally nothing. The days of being able to control our lives are long gone. We are literally just having to surrender to everything, and it is so hard, like especially the more trauma you've had in childhood and throughout your life, the more you control. So, you know, it can be more difficult for some. Some are more easy to surrender. I mean, more easier for some to release control. But we need to understand that we need to surrender to this journey that we're all going through right now. That we're in massive polarity and nobody's looking at anybody else's situation. And it's just rah, 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 because we're all in fear. We're all being played against each other. And, you know, somebody who's, you know, really close to us or our friend or our family have become like a mortal enemy, you know, like, so I feel like at this time on a soul level, like if we just even forget about the 3D world for a minute, like what if this is all a test? Like what if this whole situation that's going on in the world that's playing out, what if it's a test? What if it's just a test to listen to your fellow human beings, to find peace even though you do have a different perspective, you know? So I feel like at this time it's really important to release control of everything. Just let everything go with the flow. If things aren't turning out the way you want them to go, just be like, all right, cool. I'm going to let this go for right now and do my own thing. I'm going to do something else. And maybe I'll come back to it tomorrow. Or maybe that thing that I need or something that helps my situation move along will just come to me. Or something will come tomorrow or next week. But for right now, there's just this pushing and trying to control and manipulate things out of fear, which is usually from fear. I don't feel like it's from some, you know, malice or bad place. Fear is, I mean, control is always from a place of fear. So yeah, so just definitely understand that, you know, we're all struggling with this and there is no control at the moment. We all just have to learn to go with the flow and have faith in humanity and have faith in our own power as a soul. So yes, that's what I have to say about that. Now, eternal love. I feel like this is the most important card here, which is finding happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. Now, we need to be doing this every day, and I've been saying this in all my videos, is to find peace. This is the most important thing every single day. There is so much chaos in the world, and this causes havoc on our body, like ridiculous amounts. And we've also got all the Wi-Fi and the internet and the food that's being put, like, you know, the GMOs and all this other crap that we've got the fluoride in our water and all this type of crap. Like, we're being attacked from every angle, you know. So we need to not be attacking ourselves. We need to be doing stuff that is helping ourselves. Like, and being in a state of happiness is one of the most important ones to be doing. So, you know, waking up in the morning and listening to something beautiful, some beautiful music that makes you feel positive, writing down all the things you love about yourself, even if it's like, I love my hair, I love my voice, I love my eyes, I love, you know, the way I dance, you know, I love the way I cook, whatever it is, like just write it down, you know. Or even something like with gratitude, I love my home, I love my room, I love my cat, whatever it is. Like, we need to be remembering what we've got and how lucky we are and who we are, like, and being so solid within ourselves right now. And then as we move through the day, like, check in, where am I? Am I in fear consciousness right now? Is what's on the news and what my workmate has just told me or what I've seen on Facebook, am I now in fear? What do I need to do to drag myself out of it? And it can be really addictive, like being in a state of fear or anxiousness and like being on the roller coaster can be quite addictive. Like, we get addicted to the adrenaline rush, and sometimes it's really hard to like pry ourselves out of that feeling, you know? And remember that feeling good and feeling happy feels so much better. So, you know, usually in these times when I can't pull myself out of a feeling or a situation, I have a sleep, because then it just reboots your brain and it's like fresh, clean slate, you know? And then you don't have to fight against that, you know, that the chemicals that you're kind of addicted to mentally and emotionally when all this drama is going on. So I do suggest, if you can have a quick nap, if you can, if you like napping, I love napping. But if you can do that, like, take a nap, reprogram, and then do this before bed as well. Like, fall asleep listening to stuff that's going to make you feel good in the morning. And even before you go to bed, writing down your day, writing down what upset you. So then you feel like you've got everything out. You're not churning over it while you're lying in bed, you know? So yeah, there's a few handy tips, but it's very important that we need to be being in a state of love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment with what we've got. And I know it's hard. I'm not going to tell you that it's easy, because it's not. But if you can try and find the fulfillment and peace and balance and happiness in what you've got right now in this moment, you are going to be winning. You know, that you are going to be going through this a lot better than other people. Not that I want anyone to be going through this in a bad way, but you're going to be better off being in that state. Alrighty, so the last card is Deep Replenishment, Retreat, Rest, Be Held. Yes, I feel like over the weekend, we had the Eris-Pluto square. Now, this brought up a lot of rebellion, a lot of fighting against authority, fighting against the government, fighting against our own fears and things like that, our own restrictions. It could be within our family or within ourselves or our friends, whatever. It's like going up against something. So we've all been in this warrior state. So I feel like now it's a good time just to find peace, just to relax, connect to people, be open, find the harmony, you know? So I feel like for the next few days, definitely look for deep replenishment, definitely retreat. Yeah, just find things that bring you peace. Alrighty, guys, that's it for me. Now, I have to get a card for Marisa. Now, Marisa, we have your situation where you need to make a decision, right? Well, let's see what we've got. I'll get a few cards for you. But I do hope you make the best decision. Now, guys, if you would like a card in my upcoming readings, please put it in the comments. I'm more than happy to do a reading for you. Or if you'd like an astrology reading, I do astrology birth charts. I do synastry charts for you in a relationship. So I do a few things, actually. Alrighty. Okay, Marisa. Clear the air. Okay, now, cards for your situation about making a decision. I've got here Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. I've got Distant Thunder, Clear the Air. And I've also got Four of Cups, because I thought it would be a good idea just to get a tarot card for this one. So to me, I see this as whatever you're really wanting, you're needing to believe in magic, you know, because I feel like there's a lot of feeling of like disappointment. You know, I feel like you're being offered something. Like if we can see with the Four of Cups, she's being offered this cup, but she's not looking at it. She's just looking at these three other cups. So for me, I feel like you need to look at a different avenue that maybe is being offered to you, and, you know, not having magic and believing in maybe these 3 cups, that maybe something can transform. So I don't know what decision you need to make, but I feel like there's also something that needs to be discussed. Like, it's got here distant thunder, clear the air, which, you know, is a card about communication. So I feel like something needs to be communicated. Like, I'm not quite sure what it is, but I feel like there's too much negative focus about the situation, and you're needing to, believe in magic, be positive about the outcome, whatever it is, and you'll know what decision to make, because the right decision makes you feel free. It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel excited, you know, like it makes you feel like you've got energy. When you think about a situation you don't want, you feel tired, you couldn't be bothered, like maybe it pisses you off, or maybe it makes you anxious, that's usually not the right decision. And the right decision is usually more like positive emotion. So usually your emotions will tell you what direction to go. So if that can be any help for you, definitely go with your emotions on this situation. Like, what have I got? I've got this like job interview, because I'm a bit worried about everything that's going on in the world. So I'm thinking I need to get like an online job, like just to be on the safe side. Like, and I have this job interview coming up today, and I really don't want to do it. Like, I couldn't be bothered. I'm not even interested in the job. I'm just doing it just for safety purposes. But I know in myself that if I'm feeling this way, if this job interview is making me feel tired and making me feel anxious, then I don't want to do it. It's because it's not right. It's not the right decision. And then I need to trust and not control, and just realize that I'm going to be safe no matter what happens. You know, I don't have to plan and control everything, that I can just surrender and know that I'm safe no matter what happens. So, I hope that was helpful for you, Marisa. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. And, I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a fantastic Monday. Oh, best of luck to you too. Thank you. Well, I don't think I'm going to do the interview. Anyway, guys, I will speak to you Wednesday. Have a fantastic Monday. Bye.